What is up, guys? Justin here with my garage sale finds from this past weekend. It wasn't a phenomenal weekend at the garage sales. However, everything that I got was super cheap. I think I spent less than $100 on game stuff at the garage sales this weekend, and for that price I definitely got some quality stuff. So let's hop into this here, starting out with Friday. Friday morning I had a mission. I saw a sale on Facebook was advertising some GameCube and some PlayStation games. I didn't know what they were. But I got to the sale nice and early. We were the first people there. It took me a while to find them because unfortunately it's a lot of disc-only stuff. But for $1 I got this sandwich bag here with some GameCube discs in it. So Spyro A Hero's Tale is on top there. And right away I was like, okay, well, I would pay $1 for that disc. So I didn't even open this at the sale to see what the rest of these were. But when I got home I was pleasantly surprised. So here's that Spyro A Hero's Tale. Next up we got Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Rocky. Yo, Adrian! I did it! So 5 games there for $1, 20 cents a disc, and for games like Super Smash Bros. I will take that any day. But that's not all I had there. Sitting next to that was this sandwich bag of Dreamcast games here. I've never ever seen Dreamcast stuff at the garage sales, except for that sealed Cubert that I got a few weeks ago. But yeah, this whole bag was also only marked for $1, and again, 5 games, 20 cents a game. We got Hydro Thunder, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, Rayman 2, The Great Escape, MDK2, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So lots of 2s in there. So that was $1 for all 5 of those. And then sitting next to that was this bag of PlayStation stuff, and you guessed it, $1. And there was a couple decent games in here, and all of them had their manuals, it looks like, but just no cases. So I don't know what happened there. At least most of these have the manuals. Cool Borders 2001. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, that one had the manual. We got FIFA 2001, Pac-Man World, manual, Tomb Raider 2, manual, Straight Up Snowboarding, manual, Tomb Raider 3, manual, and some of the better ones here, Spyro Ripto's Rage, that one had the manual. Little Mermaid 2, the first Spyro the Dragon, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the PS1, and finally Spice World with the manual. So $3 for all those games, and then for 25 cents they had NFL Quarterback Club 99 for the N64. So that was an excellent way to start off the weekend. From there I drove over to another sale, and it was a lady at the sale. She asked if we were looking for anything specific. I mentioned video games, and she said, I don't have anything like that. And that's when I said, oh, well, you know, I look for the old Nintendo and Sega, PlayStation, that kind of stuff. And right as I said Nintendo, she was like, oh yeah, well, I've got a Nintendo in the back seat of my car here, I just don't have any cords for it. And she went into her car and pulled out this. An N64 system, just had the jumper pack in there. And this was sitting in a box of like a mess of cords. So I dug through the box and I actually found the power cord for it. There was also an Atari flashback system sitting in there. It's a flashback 4 actually, but it's just the system. It doesn't have any cords or the controllers with it. And then also in the box there was a WWF Warzone. Stuck that in the system. There was a manual for Gran Turismo 2 for the PlayStation. And then there was a labelless Game Boy Advance game and a clear case for a Game Boy game. So I asked how much she wanted. I think she said $10. I offered $5, and she was like, yeah, sure. She also had a few other the cords for the system in there. She had like an AV cord, but one of the video cord was, or the yellow end was ripped completely off. So I just kind of disregarded that stuff and took what I could get for $5. So that was a pretty sweet deal. Right down the street from there we stopped at a sale, and they had the stack of Wii games here. Nothing special. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Wipe Out the Game, and Batman 2, Lego Batman 2. They were marked at $2 each, and if I'm being 100% honest, the only reason I bought these is because that guy that sold me the fake DuckTales and fake Darkwing Duck cartridges walked up to the sale right after me, and I had these in my hand, and I wanted to make sure that I got them and not him. So, kind of irrational, but that's what happened. So, anyway, that was all I found Friday morning. However, while I was at work on Friday, I saw an ad for a sale pop up. And they had a bunch of game stuff, newer game stuff. They had a bunch of 360 stuff, some PS3 stuff, and it was all super cheap, like $1 a game. And the sale was going on Friday night, and I didn't get to go until I got off of work, so I raced over there, crossing my fingers the whole way that they still had everything. And when I got there, they did. They didn't look like they had sold any of it. So I got a big bundle of stuff here, a bunch of 360 games, which I'll go through quickly. I don't really have a place to put them, but I'll make room. We got Tom Clancy's Signature Edition, Ghost Recon, Future Soldier, UFC Undisputed 3, NBA Live 09, Gears of War, Prototype, Star Wars, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, Red Faction Guerrilla. We got Army of 2, NCAA Football 12, Max Payne 3, Fight Night Champion, EA Sports MMA, Medal of Honor, UFC Trainer, it's like a Connect game. Plenty more to go here. Don King presents Prize Fighter, X-Men Destiny, Dishonored. This one is shrink wrapped and actually looks factory sealed. It's still got the Microsoft seal on the side there. Madden 11, Gears of War 3, Hitman Blood Money, LA Noire, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. Got that one from Goodwill a while back. Just a few more Xbox games here. NHL 09, Grid, Catherine, one of the cool ones in there, an Atlas title. I have the special or limited edition of this, and I've never seen it elsewhere except for like GameStop. So that one was cool to get. Final Fantasy, what is that, 13? Grand Theft Auto 4. Mass Effect 3, which I just dropped, Connect Adventures, Madden 13, and the augmented edition of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Kind of a cool box set here. I don't even really know what's in here. Haven't even opened that up yet. So that was all for the Xbox stuff. Never mind. Batman Arkham City, disc only. Okay, and then onto the PS3 stuff. We got Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, Sports Champions, and U-Draw Studio. These I'll show some accessories in a second that I got. And finally, probably the coolest one I got was a factory sealed White Knight Chronicles 2 for the PS3. I've had the first one for a long time, never really had anything to do with it. So I don't know, it's kind of cool to get the second one factory sealed. And then in this box I got here was some accessories like the, I'm not going to show all these individually. There was the the U-Draw tablet for the PS3. There was a 360 Connect in here, these PlayStation Move things, and like a 360 AV cable. Anyway, my total for everything at the sale was like $50. And you know, she said I could have a bundle deal if I bought all of it. So I offered $40, and she took that. So that was awesome that they still had everything, hadn't sold the stuff while I was stuck at work, and a good way to end Friday. So let me clear myself some room here. Didn't get a ton of stuff on Saturday, but I need a little more room than this to show it all. So I'll be right back. So stop number one for Saturday was a sale that was literally 2 streets down from here. I saw that they were going to have a Wii and some games for sale. So once again, we were the first people to walk up to the sale, went and found the Wii stuff, and this is what I got. It was actually one of the red Wii systems, the 25th anniversary systems, in pretty nice shape. The only issue was that one of the flaps on the top here has a broken hinge. So I don't know how easy these are to find replacements for. I've got a bunch of replacements for the white ones, but I'll have to see if I can find one for that. But it came with the stand, and then the cords are in here, and the sensor bar. Some purple nunchuck controllers also in there, along with a copy of The Sims 3. But the rest of the games were in this bag here, which had the red Motion Plus controller in it, if I can get it out. There we go. And it also had a regular, well actually that's a Nyko off-brand controller, and a stack of games. So here was the Super Mario Bros. That came packed in with the system originally. We got Resident Evil 4. It's in like a generic black case, and no manual on that one. Sonic the Black Knight. Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. Don't believe I have this one. I don't know if there was a special edition for this one or not on the Wii. If not, I'll probably just hang on to that one. Just Dance 3. And Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles. Another one that I don't believe I have. Looking at my Wii games. That one was complete. And then finally you gotta have your Wii Sports. So that whole bundle there, the price was on the top of the system here. $25, if I'm holding that right. Yep, $25. I was going to try to haggle down the 20, but I also saw these at the sale, and I just went ahead and picked them up. I don't really know why. They're really beat up. Guitar Hero Aerosmith for the PS2, the box set here, and then a better condition Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock for the PS2. The only reason I picked those up is because I have had someone locally messaging me about Guitar Hero stuff on the PS2 they're looking for, so I picked that up thinking they'd want it. Those were $2 each, so $29 for everything at that sale. And then the only other game finds for Saturday were actually in the next town over. We stopped at a few sales, and all I found in a 50-cent bin were Call of Duty Black Ops for the PS3 and NCAA Football 11. So $1 for both of those. And that was it for Saturday, so not a huge Saturday morning, but got my Wii for the weekend. I think I picked up a Wii every weekend now at the garage sales. So the streak continues. Anyway though, thank you guys for sticking around and checking out this video, and until next time, take care.